the suds in the back of my crew cab. Redneck rocking like a rock star, sling a little mud off the back, we can do that. Friday night football, Saturday last call, Sunday hallelujah. If you like it up loud and you're hillbilly proud, then you know what I'm talking about. Let me hear you say truck, yeah, wanna get it jacked up, yeah, let's crank it on up, yeah. With a little bit of luck, I can find me a girl with a truck, yeah, we can love it on up, yeah, till the sun comes up, yeah. And if you think it's life I love is a little too country, truck, yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the UTR Live Studios. I am your man, UTR Storm. And right next to me, alongside me tonight, I've got a couple different faces. I've got the man, the myth, the legend, some Wyoming guy that will be joining us soon. He is running a little bit late, so we'll see him shortly, eventually. And then alongside us tonight, we got a special guest in the house. Welcome in Suspect Camo to the Truck Series booth. Suspect, it's good to have you back in a different realm, but it feels like forever, and now we get to see you in a different realm. How are you tonight?
Really good at, and that is commentating. Uh, look forward to seeing what the trucks can do here. Vegas is always a very fun, racy track. Two lanes can work here, especially with the high draft. That top lane is going to be a really good defensive line. That bottom's going to be a lot, lot of cars diving down there to track those, make those passes.
Yeah, and especially with it being Vegas, the tire wear tends to be a good fall off here. It is only times two tonight, but these drivers are going to be going door to door using the high side to their advantage, and I think it's going to be a real close battle. Would you say?
Oh yeah, uh, Vegas is one of my favorite tracks to watch and race. Uh, Trucks, I think, put on the best racing as well. They're so evenly matched, and I think from what I've seen before, some of these guys are going to put on a great show for us.
Indeed, they are. And also, it is Throwback Night here at UTLR. It's the first throwback weekend of the league and of the season here in the Truck Series. Uh, we're going to go through the drivers here. I've got the list right here. So we're going to go through the list real quick of who everybody's throwing back to, and so you'll get to see them in the field. This is not the lineup, so I'm not going to go in order. But this is just a list of the drivers racing tonight with their throwbacks. You got one bad will be starting actually on the pole. He is our pole sitter this evening. But he's gonna be throwing back to the Jack Sprague GMAC back in 2000. So can't wait to see that truck on track, see what it looks like. You've got Deport. He'll be driving the 1992 Alan Kulwicki Hooters. We've got Mountain Ranger, our Army veteran, joining us once again. He's going to be driving the 1990 Days of Thunder Cole Trickle. Famous truck and famous vehicle. You cannot wait to see that on track. I've already seen pictures of that, and that is a beauty. LRS is going to be in the 1984 Dell Senior Wrangler, kind of a traditional throwback that a lot of people go to, I will say. Low broke, not throwing back too far back. We got Kevin Harvick 2023. I believe it is the Hunt Brothers car, but he didn't specify. But we do have Kevin Harvick 2023 on his retirement year. We've got Clater driving tonight in the 2000 Brian Refner Menards. Suspect, do you even remember him racing?
Ryan Refner?
Yes, Brian Refner back in 2000. I want to
I'm
say
sorry, I was about 1 years old at that time, but
I
I'm
would
guessing he retired before.
because whenever Clater came to me and told me about that, I was like, "Who is he?" Like I've never even heard of him. But I found that very shocking. So curious to see what that looks like. And again, it's gonna be the Menards, and uh, I don't have a picture of the scheme on me right now, but I believe it's not your typical Menards car. It's not the yellow that we're used to seeing.
Oh,
It's like a
I
diff.
know what it is.
It's
I
like
know what it is. I
a
cannot
black.
wait to see that one on track. I
Yeah,
love that scheme.
yeah, it's like a black green something.
It's I think it's a dark blue if it's the one I'm looking at.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah,
I can't
can't
wait
wait
to
to
see that
see
one.
Mr. J. You'll see him in here tonight, and he'll be driving the Kevin Harvick 2011. Don't know what scheme, but it's gonna be Kevin Harvick 2011.
Pick 11.
R. Denny, you're gonna have Kevin Harvick in the 2023. Just another scheme throwing back to Mr. Retiree now. Drake is gonna be throwing back to Brad Keselowski's first win back in 2009 at Talladega.
That's a nice one.
It is. I actually like that one. Uh, we got Edgington for the first time. He'll be joining back with us since Daytona in the Cup Series. And then he moved down to the Truck Series, so he'll be racing tonight. I liked the way he's throwing back. It's very bland and simple, but I loved the result in the truck itself. It was the Norm Benning 2013 at Eldora whenever he wall banged the everlasting crap out of the truck in order to transfer it into the main show. You've got let's see, Flash Champ driving not too much of a throwback, but Ben Rhodes 2023 championship scheme. Uh, so you'll see that one on track. You'll see Go Dogs driving the Sterling Marlin 2002 40 car.
Love
Uh,
that one. It's
Toby
clean and
Welch. Yeah, actually, I saw a picture of it of what he's doing, and it didn't look too bad, to be honest. You got Toby Welsh, classic Gelsinger 2001. And he's actually driving the 33 truck, so he actually made it work. You got Red Hawk going to be driving the Blue Thunder Monster Jam truck whenever it debuted back in 2001. And then the last two, you got Tater Tot going to be driving the Kurt Busch John Deere car from 2000.
nice.
So I've seen a picture of it already. It's different because I'm not used to the black John Deere. I'm used to like the green. So
Mhm.
it was very different. And then Loading gonna be throwing back to his favorite driver with his championship scheme, Ryan Blaney from this year. So a few 2023 schemes not throwing it back that far, but it's for good cause, either their favorite driver or mostly Kevin Harvick. But the others, what a field! We got 16 drivers on the ready this evening, and yeah, like I said, Vegas Throwback Weekend. We're rolling out the red carpet. Sin City. You can't ask for more. So, Tyler, I actually just sent you the lineup if you want to go over the lineup for us this evening.
All right, and as Alex stated a little bit ago when we were reading off the schemes, we got Senior One Bad. He sits pole, and Eddie gonna go a second on the outside with him. Only that was a really close margin between them. So only 400s on them.
Mm-hmm.
Just back behind him in the second row, you got Mountain Ranger on the low lane and LRS on the top lane of second row. Load Broke and Clater gonna go third row. Got Here Comes Mr. J row behind them with our Denny on his outside. Then rounding out the top 10, Drake and Racing Edge. Then Flash will have 11th with Go Dogs in 12th. Toby Welsh will go 13th with Red Hawk in 14th. Hater and CCDN Loading gonna go tail end 15th and 16th. Loading did not qualify, so he did not get to start higher where he sits.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was under the weather last night when qualifying closed, so he was not able to get a lap put in. Um, and he usually likes to start towards the back anyways, so or he'll qualify and he'll be kind of a trash qualifying effort by him because he sucks at qualifying. So he doesn't mind taking the rear. So it's going to be a really good show. Mountain Ranger, like I said, he's one that we're kind of watching here lately. He's got some good potential in the truck series. He's been making some good moves. Deport showing out in the Xfinity series here recently, and he's also has proved his way into the Xfinity series or in the Xfinity series, but also at the truck level, able to compete towards the front. And with him starting second, it's gonna be amazing to see what he does. And like we've already stated before, one bad he got his first pole for this season this evening, and so uh, he was late in the going to put out a qualifying lap, and whenever he put it down, I knew by that point it would stand. He is like one of the last five to go, and he just laid down a solid lap, and he felt good about it. We talked to him after the attempt, and he's like, "Dude, it felt great. The truck hooked right where I wanted it to, and I got the setup in that I needed, and I can't wait to start from the pole here." So I was like, all right, man. So, uh, couple of ones to note for this evening. Of course, like I said, one bad starting from the pole for the first time. Deport, an up and coming driver for sure. Clater, he's also kind of a part time guy, so he'll be hit and miss. So I can't wait to see what he does tonight in the three truck. You got let's see, Racing Edge, otherwise known as Edgington. Some of y'all may know him as that. Um, this is his second start this season. So we can't wait to see what he does in that 34 truck. And then the rest are your typical truck series drivers. Tonight at the 1.5 mile Sin City Speedway, we are going 67 laps with 100 miles of racing this evening. So it's going to be a exciting one, and it's going to be a thriller without a doubt. Like I said, we are doing times two wear, but one thing we did not mention is we're doing high draft. So Suspect, what does it look like whenever you go to a track like Las Vegas? We're talking about the uh, everything being close, competitive racing. The trucks probably put on one of the best shows here at Las Vegas. Now you add in high draft. Like, what? How does that relate to what you're typically used to seeing?
So, what you would typically see with Vegas, the bottom lane is so good to make up time early. Maybe not so much to hold the speed on the end of the corner, but you gain so much and you can get beside somebody so quick and hold it there. But adding into the extra push of draft, so everyone's going to be really close, you're going to have to run that top lane to defend your spot. And if you get caught in a bad checkup going into a corner, you're probably going to get ran over and fall to the back, depending on how they race this. We're going to see a lot of dives. We're going to see a lot of sends up by the wall. Definitely going to see some contact in turn four, I would imagine.
Now I know for sure one thing that's been catching a lot of drivers off guard has been pit road. Pit road is not the easiest to get onto when it's under green flag conditions. You think we might see some issues if we do see green flag runs? Because I know in trucks we have been seeing a lot of green flag runs. So you think that pit road might become a factor of did I get to pit road or did I speed on pit road?
So are we pitting off? Are they pitting off of four, or are they going
Yes.
down into three?
Yep,
So
off
off
of
of four.
four,
Okay.
and it's curved.
So
So
yeah, I was just about to say there's that banking. If you can't get off of it, if you're jumping down in traffic on an early pit stop and you're around other cars, that might cost you. You could be caught on the apron, slide through the line and speed, or just not get it down fast enough because I believe it kind of tricks you a bit. So you think it's further away, but it's a little closer. So they're gonna have to try to keep an eye out for that. Maybe if someone can probably like go on the pace lap, go down and look and see where it is, if they can think of that, that might help them catch it later on. But I don't think we'll see a green flag pit stop until stage three unless we have a caution.
oh, of course, without a doubt. I think the stage is gonna be just short enough where they'll be able to make it on fuel and tires on each stage until stage three. But yeah, it is tricky. Like I said, we even saw people screw up in qualified in practices and in a lot of qualifying attempts because we do require everybody to go down pit road the first time to make a pit stop to get whatever adjustments that they want to in. And we've seen probably about 5 to 6 drivers miss pit road, and that's coming hot off of four. And like I said, it's because of that banking. They're getting on that banking and they're spinning out, or they're trying to turn the truck and they're able to get off the banking in time, but they turn the truck and they're turning too late and not able to get down low enough to catch that line because that line actually sticks out on the track itself. It actually sticks out to a certain point where you think that it's going to commit you to pit road, and then come to find out you're still driving the truck and you're like, well, crap, I just missed pit road, and now you got to go all the way around, and you just cost yourself probably about maybe 10 seconds, 15 by the time you get caught back up to pace. So we'll see how it affects the drivers. Um, but I will say, while we're on the note, happy Thanksgiving. Of course, we are racing tonight and tomorrow in the Cup Series. Cup Series going to the Bristol Dirt Track. You do not want to miss that. So y'all can go follow us on our social medias platforms. That be here on Twitch, Facebook, Under the Lights Racing, Under the Lights Racing on Instagram. You can also find us at UTR Live on Facebook. And then you can also find us at Under the Lights Racing on Twitter. And then our newest platform on TikTok. Yes, you heard me right. You can go follow us on TikTok. We do have videos up on there. Hoping one day we can go live. We just need the amount of followers, which I think is like 1,000. So go over there, give us some love, check out our videos. We try to make them funny for y'all's entertainment. But it's something new that we just started up. So give us a little bit of warm welcome over there and show us some love. But happy Thanksgiving. We are not racing this week on Xfinity, so you will not see any action this Thursday. It is just the trucks in the Cup Series to celebrate Thanksgiving on Thursday afternoon and give the drivers a day off of relaxation and celebration. But with that, we are going to go to opening ceremonies. So if y'all would just bear with us for a few minutes, we'll go through the American National Anthem, followed by the Canadian National Anthem, and we'll be right back for Green Flag Racing live from Sin City.
I'm guessing we don't have a in-car view.
Yes, we do not. And actually,
I'm gonna quickly look and see how many laps are in stage one, and I know a trick to catch the amount of laps left. If you re-invite
there you
me,
go.
I will be able to. Oh, they already started.
Yeah, I wasn't
Oh
even
shit.
going into pre-race ceremonies because we got the invite to go green, so right on the money.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, later in the race, if we're trying to look for laps, just go ahead and re-invite me. I can look at the counter at the top, and then we'll go from there.
Sure will. Actually, I don't know if he'll have his Twitch up and going or not. I know loading sometimes streams, but I don't think there is anybody tonight. Yeah.
That is so good. God damn, that makes me well.
Now I've noticed Mountain Ranger in the 56 car.
Oh, mistake from the 24. He's gonna. I think he might have caught the door of the wiki car, and now he cycles to the lead. That is, who is that?
That is Clater, I believe. Yep.
That is Eddie.
Oh,
That
no,
is
Eddie.
Eddie to the lead. So they made contact with Senior One Bad, and he falls back to, I believe that is a 5th or 6th. Yeah, sits in 5th right now.
5th. I love that there's a Thunder Truck. That is like perfect. That's one of the schemes that you can almost nail in Heat 5. And guys, if y'all don't know, obviously all these schemes are made based off the Heat 5 physics because we don't have much of an option in the Heat 5 booth. But these drivers put on a show and did what they could with what they have available at their hands. And some of these turned out really great.
Right, so here's a push from the 2 and the 3 on the bottom lane. This is what I was talking about before the race. That top lane is going to be a really good defensive lane. You see him get the run out. With a little bit of contact, not affecting him much as he pulls back in front of the 2 car. Try to get some draft up to them, but the 24 caught too fast. He was able to have to get back to the top lane. And now Senior One Bad making a dive back for the lead. He has him clear for now. See if he goes up.
Yep, he will clear. Oh, and Deport coming back, trying to go back low. He's really just searching right now, and that's what some of these drivers are doing, is just trying to search for what's the better lane, because this draft could help out that top lane if they can get somebody to push them.
He searched a little too fast as he caught the wall going into the corner. He lost that corner speed, and the 2 car is going to get by him now as he falls to 3rd.
Yeah, and they're still 2 3 wide.
Car and the 3 right here behind him. I got a bit of a lag. I'm not sure if that's just my end.
Yeah, I saw the bit
right
of
now
lag.
Falling. Oh, we got trouble out back. Somebody went around 16, and I believe another car got caught.
2 around.
That might be a caution.
That should be a caution this time by.
And we're still being led by Senior One Bad. He made his way back up to the front.
And caution is out for the first time.
Yep, that'll be a caution. If you want to re-invite me, I'll go ahead and look at our laps that have been ran.
Yeah, we do not have any onboard feed tonight. Usually our one driver that does it is out this evening, so no onboard views tonight. So bear with us as we don't really have lap counts, so we're going to do what we can. But this is the first caution of the night, and it comes at whatever lap it may be.
I'll let you know in about 30 seconds.
As these drivers come on to pit road for the first pit stop of this evening, they come single file this time.
So they will be crossing the line in pit road at 10 out of 67 laps. I'm not sure when the stage is ending.
Yep, there will be stages, so we'll kind of it's gonna be kind of a weird broadcast, I will say, with no lap count. It does help out tremendously and helps the broadcast go smoothly when we have a lap counter, but we do not. So bear with us tonight.
I think the lap count's gonna give us a general area. Y'all have a caution cutoff at 5 to go, right?
Yes.
I wonder if we're really close to that, and it's about a 15 or 20 lap stage.
It may be.
So far, we have ran 10 laps as they've hit that under caution, so we should be choosing and going green at 12 laps taken. So that
looks like one
put
bad
us within, or at least very close to, the caution cutoff.
Yep, and well, 5 to go is actually for end of the race. We don't have that for the stages.
Ah, okay.
But let's see, I'm actually getting an answer from Luke right now, who is our race control director this evening, on how many laps of stages are. Only 3 to go when we go back green.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, 14. Sorry. Why did he say
14?
3?
Okay.
He said 3 when green and then typed 14. So 14 to go. I'm like, wow, what a short stage. So they will see the
Try to keep
choose
track of
cone this
that.
time. Yeah, so we'll do our best we can. Choose cone right here. Where do you think where would you go on this type of a track?
So obviously, as leader, I would want to go to the bottom. But if I'm second and I'm confident in my car, you can run the top side, get up here like Eddie just did. He chose the top. But if you're somewhere, maybe third, fourth, I'd stick the bottom. Early, early run, you're able to get maybe a position or two from the guys up top, as they're not able to get that first corner run, and you can slot yourself into 3 and 4. So we'll see if Eddie can hold that out and maybe lose at least one spot to Senior One Bad. I'm not quite sure where this 2 car is going to end up, as he's right here behind him in fourth. So that's not an ideal spot to be, is fourth place on the top lane.
Now, because like I said, you do want to try to get down to the bottom quickly as possible. Unless you have just a great pusher behind you, it can surpass going into turn one and hope that the bottom makes a mistake, turns into early or whatever the case may be. But
24's
LRS right
control
there.
car, the 98's going to have a good restart to stay with him to manage that track position loss at the start.
I will say the number 2 truck of LRS, he is a good pusher, so we'll see what he does here on the restart versus Mountain Ranger. If the push will help. We go back green
And
in.
takes off. Good
Wow.
restart on the bottom. Really good restart on the bottom. That's going to hurt Eddie. 56 is going to be able to clear him before turn one. The 99 might prevail if he can stay on the back front for Ranger. See, Senior One Bad gets the lead out front, and Ranger's going to take second. Eddie falls to third, but keeps the top lane.
And here comes that number 99 Flash working his way in that Ben Rhodes Hooters scheme. Looking really good on the bottom, trying to work his way around Mountain Ranger. It seems like Mountain Ranger kind of holding the group up right now in that bottom lane. Flash trying to find a way around him, just cannot get it done right now.
Yeah, when we're in a pack like this, it's very hard to hold that bottom lane and try to keep momentum. As you see, Eddie tried to send it, got a little too high. He's going to hit the wall and lose several positions.
Yep, 3
Oh,
wide
they
back to.
connect with the
Oh!
399.
We got one
The 3
around.
goes around, no other cars.
One unfortunate luck for the one. We got one in the wall. Gets off. We'll see if it's caution. I don't think it's going to be.
That's going to put a breakaway on our top 4 as Eddie fell to 5th and
Yep,
ways
we are.
off of the pack right now.
We do stay green, so these drivers going at it. Deport maintains the lead, or well, it's actually in 5th. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong angle.
Got Senior One Bad sitting in the lead right now. He's showing very strong right now. Obviously had the pole, led the most laps right now, but we know Eddie's very strong. LRS is holding off a solid top 5, holding the top 3 most of the race so far.
Yeah, very strong
We
indeed.
got trouble out back. Big wreck out
Yep.
back, and they're probably going to call it right there
That
as
is
they
a
hit 11
quick,
to go.
Yep. Quick caution on that
happened
call.
just off of 4.
I don't even know who was involved. We were focused on the lead right there.
Saw a few blue cars. Looks like the 36 Red Hawk. Who is
38.
that? Go
Yeah.
Dogs. Is this a game caution?
No.
Okay, it looked a little weird.
Yeah,
Clater was in. Yeah, they're kind of. That's gonna be a game caution. They're not catching up. Yeah, that's a game caution. Oh, that's gonna take away the laps that I thought were remaining.
No, it shouldn't be.
No, they're going really slow,
What
and yep,
in
there
the
it goes.
hell?
It's game caution.
Why? Oh my god, who screwed
I
up
don't think game cautions are supposed to be on, were they?
Nope, not at all. I've got some words to say to my admins. Somebody screwed up tonight. We're going back green.
Yeah, either way, they're going to send it off. LRS holds the top lane now. Eddie still in 5th. He's not able to get those spots back.
Oh,
but
wait.
He's back in here with this.
No, that was, okay, so, once again, I screwed up. That was a stage end right there. That was
it
not
was,
the caution.
oh, okay.
That
Yeah,
was the
it was
stage.
close to the end. Okay, that makes sense. So Senior One Bad was able to get that stage win under it ending caution.
I say, guys,
Actually, no,
it's
no,
screwed
it
up
was at.
tonight.
Oh, never mind. It was at the end, and then okay,
It was into
they
stage
wrecked coming
one.
to the end of it.
Yep. That wrecking wasn't really a
Hey,
factor. It was the
so
end
I
of the
guess
stage.
when he told us 3, that was the end towards stage 1, and I think he meant 14 for
14,
stage 2.
possibly.
Okay,
All
a little
right.
mixed up there. We should be good. I want to say we've just ran 2 laps
2
now,
laps.
so I want to say about
3.
13, 12 to go.
Yeah, I'd say probably 12 to go this time if I take a wild guess. But it's a good battle
And we have a
between
push
One
for the
Bad.
lead. LRS has that high lane.
Yeah,
Preferred lane
LRS
right now.
trying. Oh, Flash going to
Look
drift
at the
up there.
gain the 24 has. That's a great pull by Senior One Bad, able to use that low lane and get in front of LRS before he can get his run.
Hey, I'm not going to
Timed
say
it
much,
perfect.
but look at this 34 car of Edgerton, or Edge, coming up through the field. He's working this high lane and is able to use the draft off of LRS, and is going to clear Flash for 3rd place.
Yep, he will clear there, and
He's been
now
hanging on the back.
Ranger and the 99 are going to sit right there beside him. Almost 3 wide for the lead. That red car is going to take the top spot from LRS. He's going to have that high lane run, going to catch up to Senior One Bad. He has a hole. Does he take it on the corner dive into 3? He does. He follows Senior One Bad.
What a move by Edge. He is working his way through the field. This guy was in the back to start the race, and he has worked his way up through the field here early in stage number 2.
And here comes a push from the 2.
This is exactly what he needs right here. And he's actually been able to make the outside work.
Side.
And there goes Mountain Ranger. I know Ranger. He will actually go to the high side. If it can work on a track, he will go to the high side with you if anybody else will go.
Not sure if the 34 should be running the high side right now, as he needs some space beside Senior One Bad to make that work, as that low lane gain going into the corner is almost massive.
Well, he's trying to get to the quarter. If he can just get to the quarter,
Yep,
which he
there
does.
goes.
There we go.
He's got the bottom now. Let's
Preferred
see how far he
lane.
takes this into the corner. Senior
Not
One Bad
able to
cut him
clear.
off quick, got in front of him on the bottom. What a move from him to hold that position.
What a race right here between these two. One Bad is under pressure, and LRS is still right
Send
there.
it deeper.
Yeah, he's going to get there.
Push him up. That's going to give advantage to Edgington. A little close, no other contact, but he has that low lane going into 1. Let's see if he can work with it.
Yep,
Here
new
comes
lead.
Ranger possibly to push the 24.
This fight's not over.
Oh, he turned too soon. He got in the
Ooh.
door of the 34. That sent both of them up, and Senior One Bad going to lose time to the 99 and 56.
And with that, Edgerton becomes your new race leader here in the early parts of stage 2. Now leading this race over One Bad. Flash and Mountain Ranger going after for 3rd place. One Bad trying to reel in with that draft. I know he's back into the draft of the 34 truck, but can he get to the back bumper?
We look back here, we're looking at that top 3, and a few cars have joined into the mix. I believe is that the 16? And then we got Eddie, the 20. Oh, it's the 18, the 20, and Eddie. It's MJ.
You got
Not sure
Low
who
broke
they
back
are, 'cause
there.
I'm not familiar with their cars.
Low broke
Yeah,
back in the
Low broke.
18. You got Drake in the
Flashing in
88.
front of them. LRS still holding strong in the top 5. Well, trying to get back to the top 5 as the 88 has just passed him.
That's how LRS is in a bad spot right now. He's being swallowed alive by Drake, Low broke, and Deport down there.
Oh, contact
Deport.
out of 2. 2 car hit the wall hard, going to pull the 20 back with him. And they cycle back up. A big space between them and the top 3.
And LRS going to fade to the back here.
They're fighting side by side for the lead. The 34 has that top lane. It's a, like I said, very good defending lane, but he needs that space between him and the 24.
And 24 is not going to give it up easily. He may even move the 34 high right there. It looks like he does, just a hair. One Bad's one of those drivers where if you move him up the track he'll remember it and he'll move you up the track.
Right now, he's able to defend that spot. Got some time to work with over the 24. I lost track of where we are on stage, so
I did too.
we're just gonna have to go with it. We got to be close to the end, though. We've been up here for a while.
We'll say
Right
back
now,
in
the
the back,
34 able to run middle.
back here towards the back, there is a good battle. Probably for around the 10th spot. Drake,
Yeah, the
LRS.
twos picked up his spot some, picked up his momentum side by side with Drake, trying to catch that 4th place guy of Ranger.
Yeah, Drake is actually decently good here in Vegas. He had to start towards the back because again he's one of the drivers. He's not good at qualifying, but working his way
Oh,
back
I
towards
think
the
we're
back,
gonna
we
dive for
see
the lead.
another dive for the lead here. And one back
Eddie
has
has
the advantage.
not been able
Oh,
to fire
contact.
off in this stage as well as the finally have a pass for the lead. Senior one bat's got him. Gonna use that low lane to take advantage here. Oh, but he tags
One
the
bat hits the
apron.
white line.
That's gonna give it back to the 34.
Advantage goes to Edgington, and one back.
Oh, but they hit! He hit him up to the wall. He's gonna lose 2 spots there. And that was for the stage.
That was for the stage. That's why.
Senior one bat pushed it too hard, and the 34 got caught on a door and up into the turn 4 wall and lost 2 positions for that. And Senior one bat will win both of the stages.
And I know Edgington's thinking, all right, if we get to the end of the race, I know what I must do. He's going to remember that one.
Are they able to tell us laps remaining for stage 3?
Yep, I will ask.
Should be about 40 something.
LRS said he'll let me know as soon as he can. Should find out here momentarily.
Oh, Flash didn't pit. Flash forgot to pit, and he's going to take over the lead. See if he dives off earlier or tries to get back to pit road.
Back to green.
As of right now, it looks like he holds it. Flash holding the lead.
35.
Going to try to get down to pit road. 35 to go currently.
We'll see what Flash does. Maybe he's hoping for an early caution. I'm not.
If he can
quite
get a
sure.
caution lap 1, that would be huge. Maybe, I don't know. He's kind of holding it out.
He's not going to pit. He's going to stay out.
So yeah, Flash stays out. The 24 hits the wall to 4.
And everybody spreads out to avoid.
Huge checkup and no wreck.
There's a little bit of contact between the 34 and the 24. So once again, I think Edgerton kind of remembered how one bad played him at the end of the stage right there. So he's going to pay the favor.
Wait. Oh wait, no, I completely forgot. Flash was second at the stage there.
Oh yeah, he sure was.
I forgot he was second, and I'm guessing they got damaged, so he took over the lead.
Yep.
I completely forgot about that.
Oh, and LRS goes into the wall by Edgington.
I think Senior Wombat is getting into the wall, possible contact as well. So he's fell off, and Eddie is pulled back up to where he was in stage 1. Now he sits here beside Edge, fighting for second, trying to catch Flash.
Well, and Deeport has been showing more of a short run speed truck this evening. He hasn't really shown much of a long run. I mean, granted, our stages have been somewhat short, but his truck's been fading off in like the first 4 or 5 laps. So we'll see what he can do here with this longer run.
All right, I believe we are 32 to go. Keep in mind our fuel window is about 23 to 24 laps, so we will have 1 pit stop if we go green the whole way.
Still a battle for second place between Deeport hits the white line. It's going to allow Edgington to have the advantage off of 4.
That's going to bring Ranger and Senior Wombat back into the picture as they've single filed out with that draft. Going to pull up to Eddie.
And here comes Edge on the outside. And he's almost making this look easy.
Almost able to clear him off of 1 turn. That higher lane run is going to
wow.
So Flash goes a second off of 1 turn. Edge is moving right now.
He's making that middle line work. because everybody else has been able to run that low line and able to get the advantage that they need. But man, he's been able to run that middle line and just surpass everybody by himself with almost
Right now,
zero help.
Flash is falling. You see the 98 getting by him now. He's going to take that low lane from him.
One bad moves a little too high, gets him in the wall again.
Yeah, he was just sitting 5th. Now he's back behind a few other cars that they also caught up. I think that's
Back
the
here.
2 and 16.
Yep, we're back here
Just
with
got back in
that
front
little
of the
pack
16.
with Clater loading in the 16. One bad back here, LRS. Two of the more dominant trucks. You got Mountain Ranger out there in front of them. It's a little bit of a gaggle right here. About 5 trucks.
And finally, the 98 is able to clear Flash as Edge has pulled a decently sized gap ahead of everyone. But I think that high draft is going to be able to catch them back up to him. He's not too far gone.
Well, and here comes Low Broke now into the picture. Somebody who we haven't been talking much about. That number 18 truck going back to Kevin Harvick as well from last year.
He still sits side by side with the Ranger. I think they've been together pretty much the entire stage right now. He's getting a push from the 2. Ranger's able to clear him.
And Lowbrook going to hit that bottom, allowing that whole top lane to come along. Here comes loading on the outside in that Ryan Blaney scheme. This looks like Bristol dirt in a sense. Like once you get that high side rolling, you're stuck on the bottom and you have nowhere to go. Bristol dirt, yeah. Kansas. I mean, Vegas, the bottom is the way to go. But with this high draft, if you get enough vehicles on the outside to go, then you're stuck on the bottom with nowhere to go. It becomes a black hole.
Here we go again, back to Edge. Eddie and Flash are able to move up to him. They have caught the back bumper of the 34. Oh, Senior One Bad, a little bit of trouble. Connected with the 16. They went 3 wide. They're able to keep it straight, no wreck.
And Deeport trying to get the run.
Your top 10 all in one circle. Oh, 16 in the wall. Sorry, the 3 in the wall. He's going to lose a lot of spots there.
And here comes Deeport on the bottom. Side by side, who gets the run off exit 2 right here? It's going to be Edge for the time being. Deeport going to fall right back in line. Get that draft. And then try to take him probably off of turn 4, if I had to guess.
We know this 34 loves that high lane, but that bottom lane is where you need to be to try to make these passes. 34 has a very strong truck right now. I think Eddie is going to have to try to stay with him and wait for those pit stops and leapfrog him then. See him trying to follow that lane and hold that draft. Try to stay in second ahead of Flash and Senior One Bad as he's also picking up spots again since the stage.
Yeah, One Bad, man. I mean, you can't leave him out of the picture. He's been in trouble, and he's managed to find a way to hit back to the front. But right now, it is all Edgington. You've had drivers try to pass him, but he has been the one, I think, to beat, honestly. Deeport going low, looking off of exit 2 right here.
He's going to need to get up and side draft him if he wants to try to make this pass as soon as possible. He does not take it.
I know after this is like his 3rd attempt on trying to get side by side, I know he's hungry. He's so hungry. He's wanting some Hooters right now.
He's taking his runs, but he's being conservative. He's not being overly aggressive to make the pass, but he's just taking the run when he gets it so he doesn't have to slow down.
Trying to save some tires as well, maybe?
I don't think tires are a problem. I believe you should be able to run out of fuel before a tire.
Looks like he's dropped back a little bit farther back than what he has been the last couple laps. So like One Bad might be trying to push Flash and stay with this draft and try to help Flash get up there so that way they make this into a 4-truck battle.
Yeah, they pulled away. The top 2 pulled away some as 3rd and 4th still sit single file. I believe that's Ranger and is that back there? Can't see who that is, but some Ranger and a few others are also stuck back there. That's the remainder of the top 5, top 10.
That would be Ranger. Here comes Mr. J in the 20 and LRS in the 2, and then you have Low Broke right there in the 18 truck.
Wonder if we have a signal from Ranger. See if he goes in. Nope, we just got loose out of 2. So, if my counter is correct, we should be within the fuel window right now.
We'll see who will be the first one to dive off into pits. I mean, you never know. It might be. Do we see Edgerton go first, or do we see the back half come first, and then you see them coming in the next lap?
I would imagine some cars outside this top 4, as they pretty much within the same blanket, will all pit around the same time, but everyone else behind them, they're going to have to try to pit early and pick up some time and use that draft to fight late in this race, because they need some track position if this is going to go green the whole way.
And here comes Deport once
Ooh.
again, trying everything he can. He's going to
That's
have him,
a really
though.
good line. That's a very good line. He's able to get right there beside him in the middle of the corner, slowed that exit speed. He's going to dive under. He's got to get back to the side out of 4 here if he wants to keep this run going.
He's going to have the advantage right here.
34 is able to get the run.
Oh, contact made on the quarter panel there. Got Deport loose.
He was not able to get back to him off the exit of the corner, and the 34 is able to prevail.
I think Deport's noticed you got to get to that rear quarter panel and kind of bump him out of his line. Take away his line, and it betters your line coming off the exit.
So that bit of a battling between them has able to reel back the 99 into their draft, and Senior One-Bat has fallen off of it. It's a current 3-car battle for the lead, and 2 others trying to catch up. That is the 24 and 2 remainder of that top 5. Edgerton all the way up by the wall, running it high as possible. The 98 hasn't been up by the wall since he got that contact, I believe, early in stage 2. He's running a bit conservative, always going lower. As you see, he went a little too close to 34 to be able to prevail, still out ahead of Eddie.
And we see Denny, Drake, and Toby Welsh, the first 3 trucks on pit road this evening.
Oh, he's very close to the 34, a little bit of a tap. And he's going to have to check him up, and he's going to take it. He made the 34 check. 99's here. He's going to push the 34 instead of pass him, try to keep him back into this fight.
He took away his line, and here comes some more drivers on pit road.
He's going to pit. Eddie and Flash going to go down pit road.
Yeah, there's 3 trucks. Let's see. Mountain Ranger, One Bad.
LRS and Edge stay out 1 more.
Low Broke as well, come down pit road along with Ranger.
If you're able to get a lap count from them, whoever's giving it to you, that would be great, because I think I'm off. Unless you want to invite me again, I can look.
I'll get a lap count. Wrong check.
Edge is going to go in as well as LRS. They make it in clean. 3 car not far behind, as well as the 20.
Yeah, so
Edge still in pit, leaving now.
I'm trying to see who's going to be our current leader right now.
As we sit, it should be Edge. And Eddie and Flash are coming out. Flash is ahead of Eddie.
All right, we're now 16 to go.
16 as they sit. Right, Flash coming out of 4. Edge still in pit road. 2 car leaves. 34 leaves. Through the tri-oval. It's gonna be close.
Here comes Flash. Yep.
Edge is gonna have the best advantage that he can. Fresher tires. The 99 is gonna clear him here for the lead.
For the time being.
2 car does not get past the 98. Does not get past the 98, but oh, he gets by Edge.
Wow, Deport
flies past Edge. Oh, we got a wreck. Someone's out of fuel. I'm not sure. He's all the way at the top.
He was able to get out of the way. What's up, Ruby? I see you out there in chat. Thank you for saying hey. Thank you for stopping by, checking us out. And thank you to all the other viewers that are watching as well.
I believe we're 15 to go, coming to 14 to go. Flash leads, Eddie second, and we got to move for that from the 34. Sits in third, trying to make up that spot again with fresher tires. See LRS in fourth, just behind them. Not able to make the pass just yet.
And so 13 to
14
go. 14 to go.
Or is it
Yep.
13?
No, 14, 14.
14. Right.
See, if Deport can just hold
Very-
up Edgerton, then that will benefit Flash. That's what Flash wants to see.
I'm not sure he's much holding him up as they are working together
Well.
to catch Flash. As you see that huge gain through the straightaway.
And here comes Edge, going to just pretty much almost fly by.
Ooh,
Maybe
he
not.
Cannot
He cut him
clear
off.
That high draft is able to pull the 98 back with the leader. Because the more they caught, the more draft Eddie was able to get, and Edgington's not able to maintain that run. He's going to have to go one at a time if he wants this.
But how is it at this point? Do you stay in second and you just block knowing that the fastest truck on track right now is behind you? Or do you go for the lead and try to make a battle knowing that the battle's going to turn into him coming after you?
Oh, no worries about that right now as Edge caught the wall. So 98 is riding solid right here in second. He knows there's a lot of laps left. It's still late, but there's plenty of time to make a mistake or lose that position.
Yep, 12 to go right now for Flash Champ, your leader. Deport on his outside with help from LRS.
Now.
Be 11 to go this time.
Edge is back in the picture. They are 2x2 on him right now. Fight for the lead. The
Deport.
98 will clear out of 4.
Deport to the
LRS
lead.
as well.
LRS. Oh, LRS going to the bottom.
Keep in mind the 2 and 34 are on the same strategy, so they have fresher tires over the 98 and 99. Eddie holds the top lane, trying to be defensive, but the 2 cars very close to the side of him. Here comes that side draft. He actually doesn't take it. He lets the 98 go. The 34 has a chance up top as well.
10 to go when they cross the stripe this time by, and we got a 4-truck breakaway and a great 4-truck battle.
34 got the run on the top side. The 98's
Deport's
going to go down
blocking.
and pull that run. Well, he might get split 3 wide. He's able to maintain it on the top.
He
Nearly got in
knows.
front of him.
Let's say he
3
knows
wide
that
from
Edgington, that's his lane. If Deport can just hold that middle lane, then it's going to force Edge to have to look and search.
We have about coming to 4 to go on the caution call. Be 9 to go at the line. The 34 has
Oh,
the top,
34 in the
attacks
wall again.
Not a lot of contact, only a little tap, so he doesn't lose a lot of speed there. He's got that drop to pull him back to position.
We're just going to continue to look back from your leader, Deport. Not worry about where he was out front because they got these 3 trucks behind him that is doing battle. Coming to 8 to go this time. Edgerton
And
looking to the
tire,
bottom.
The older tire of the 99 is pushing that 2 back. They've fallen off this fight. If something's going to happen for them to fall back to the other 2, and that's coming. We're going to be right here as they side draft hard through the tri-oval. Flash is back in it. He's up to the back room for the 34. Very close, a little bit of contact. That's going to kill that run on the out. 34's got him clear. He's taking it.
Just
Edge to the lead.
Barely. Deport back to the bottom, though.
Gonna go for the crossover, but he's not going to have
No,
the
Flash
momentum.
underneath him. Flash coming
And
low.
he's going to prevail over second. Holds it off, gets that draft. 7 to go.
Looking back from your leader now, Edgerton with 7 to go. Closing laps here at Las Vegas. In Throwback Weekend, it's been a great show, great thriller race so far. And it's not over. Still 4 trucks.
Very much a patience game right now. They
Deport
know
back.
when to make the runs and how to do it, and Eddie's going to make it
Ooh,
aggressive.
contact.
Little touch.
More contact.
Another one. He wasn't happy about that first one. They're
6 to
getting very
go.
aggressive now.
6 to go, and they're still going at it.
Desperation's rising. Caution call is still active. 1 more lap, and that will be off, and it'll be green the rest of the way.
LRS trying,
we're
almost thought about 3
3
wide.
lead. Then the 99's got to push the 98. You can't make it 3 wide right now. It's too late.
5 to
2
go.
fresher tire cars up top. The 2 lower, or the 2 with the lower tires. Now they fall to 3rd and 4th.
5 to
That
go.
late run
Cautions
is
are
starting to
off.
come in.
Now, what does LRS have for edge? Because Mr. Second Place, I know he's tired of finishing second to everybody. Does he make the move to
Yeah.
go for the win?
LRS has been patient this entire time. He's been able to sit
There
in
he goes.
fourth, save his stuff. See him dive from the middle, doesn't get all the way down.
Contact with 34. Edges in the wall. 4 to go.
Bennington has not having a good time with that turn for a wall. That's going to hurt him, but he has plenty of time left. 4 laps, and they're all right there together.
4 to go. Coming 3 to go
LRS
this
leads,
time.
Two-car controlling draft.
LRS now defending for everything he's got.
Eddie's got the clear over the 99. He has the high lane. Let's see what he can do from this draft on the leader. He's clear down. He's going to follow it.
3 to go.
3 to go. Eddie's going to send it. Not able to clear, but let's see if he can side draft on the straight. What does the 99 do? He's
Flash goes 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead.
Side drafting the 2. Drafting hard on the 2. He's cleared the 98. 99 still under. He's got to run the top lane here.
Flash down a second.
LRS is loving this.
LRS fighting hard to defend right now. 2 to go.
2 to go. Eddie's going to dive early in the triangle. He has a low lane. He's got to run the top. Here comes the 34 of Edge. Eddie's not able to get the run under the 2 car. He's not going to get back to the side draft. But he gets the
Oh,
hole.
D-board.
Oh, he misjudged it. He got caught on the 2, the 2's back bumper. He lost
And here
that
comes Edgerton back.
lead.
Coming to
Be
the white
last
flag
lap
this
here at
time.
The line. The 3 and 34 touch. The 2, the 2 and the 34. Oh, we were behind one.
That was behind by 1 lap.
Oh, but
What a battle, though.
34 to try to get back to LRS, and LRS able to win it and break that streak.
All right, even though we were a lap behind,
effort from the
still,
top 4.
what a battle between the top 4, indeed.
Eddie played that as best as he could. That was an amazing fight by him. Flash was able to hold out for 4th. Not able to stay with them at the end there, but just an amazing race to the end there after that pit stop.
So I believe it's going to be LRS first. Obviously, LRS becomes your winner this evening here in Las Vegas in Sin City and Throwback Weekend, supporting that 1984 Dell Senior Wrangler. And then in second is going to be Edgerton. I believe Deport got 3rd over Flash.
Yeah, Eddie got 3rd.
So what a battle between these top 4 drivers. It's going to be a great thriller. And but yeah, we'll be right back. We're going to take a second and get these drivers in to the party. And we'll be right back for post-race interviews, guys. So stay right here. You don't want to miss a beat. right, guys, welcome on back for post race interviews. We're here with the top four because such an intense battle right there at the end, and there's just no way we could just bring in the top three and not include the fourth place driver after seeing that kind of finish this evening. So we got all four drivers that were in that fight, and we're going to start off with our fourth place finisher here tonight, and that is Mr. Deport Eddie. We had backwards. Deport got fourth, Flash got third. So, Deport, how's it going tonight?
All right.
Man, you gotta be feeling some kind of emotions tonight. I mean, you were in the running for the win with just three to go. I mean, in those last five laps, you probably went for the lead maybe two or three times, um, and we saw a lot of contact between you and Edgington. So that was I was worried about that because you were kind of starting to get loose there right towards the end. Every time you made a mistake or got into somebody, you'd almost lose control of the truck. So once y'all started making contact, I got a little worried, man. But you stuck it through, and you came out with a fourth place finish. Great battle from you all night long. I mean, you were even up in the first place, battling for a little bit. So talk us through your night. I mean, how was the truck feeling, and what did you think of the high draft? How did that play a role into this evening?
I mean, the truck felt good all night. I feel like there at the late end, I think all of us were just sending it. We all were loose. We all were going for the win. It may look like on your screen it was. We all were doing it. Truck was good all night. I guess I heard there was some dealing with lag issues sort of on my end for some reason. I think it was more with the custom cars throughout the night, which I apologize to some racers if I got sort of rubber banded there, but I don't think it was too bad. It gets into the rear. But truck was good all around. Yeah, I did. We did get contact with Edgerton there for a little bit. Um, he cut my nose. There was sometimes off front stretch he did cough my nose, out to where I almost got taken out by him twice. I mean, I did probably give him a little bumper here and there, but it wasn't enough to where I'm not going to send him. I'm not going to wreck him there. I wasn't going. That wasn't my plan. Just hard racing there. Um, but overall, it was a good truck. Was hoping to get possibly a win, but off of there on two, I got loose there with LRS. Had to save it, so it sort of took my chance out. But you're out to LRS for the win. Good place in there on Flash and Edgington. Good battle there all night. That's all.
Hell yeah, man! You did an amazing job tonight, and couldn't be more proud of fourth place. Honestly, battles like this and a finish like that, um, I would be proud to take home a fourth place. Fourth place sometimes are just like, okay, yeah, I got a top five, cool. Now tonight, I mean, you can't be disappointed with a fourth place after whenever you only finish maybe a truck length back. So
Yeah, and with further on with this season, I think my best finish was back at the Roval, which was fourth place. I think I passed Flash there.
you know
I
you're
mean, I've had some bad luck both with Xfinity and that stuff. Some late racing ordeals have happened that take me out contingent for the win. Um, I knew I was going to be a fast truck here with what I had at Vegas with the car there, and I was hoping to probably redeem myself. Luckily, I didn't get wrecked this time, but I I was just bow hard and just got there in the wrong place, wrong time.
well, man. It's a great battle for you for sure, and proud of you for hanging in there. You are really are improving this season early on. So great job on getting the Allen Kawicki Hooters car to a top five finish tonight.
Thank you.
All right, suspect, all yours to third place.
Damn, I felt called out on that last comment there, but that's all good. Yeah. Uh, and Flash, who cleared Eddie down at the end there, putting up a very great fight at the end on those last 15 laps from off of that pit stop. You were on a early stop than the other two, be able to hold out as soon as possible and try to stay with them on that draft. I saw a few moves from the lead. I think we saw a three wide at a time for the lead and second place. You just kept yourself up there the whole time. I guess how was your race throughout the stages to try to keep yourself in contention to be at the end there?
Well, man, Majama, I just wanted to keep the truck up there all night long. I really wanted that podium. because it's the first podium that I've gotten all season long in any series. So I was fighting for it, and that's why I was so aggressive entering pit road and almost killed Deport. But ended up working out. My ended up working out, and I'm just thankful to have a podium finally. And we can build on this finish from here and go to Gateway next week.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice. You put up, like I said, you put up a great fight tonight. Gave them a run for your money. Just came up a little short. Like you said, podium's great. Can't be sad about a third place.
Oh yeah, I was super aggressive, and I was just trying to make sure I got that first podium finally. Uh, I saw I saw Edgington and Deport make a contact a couple of times, and I said it out loud a few times during the race that I was just waiting for the inevitable wreck between those two, and hopefully I wouldn't be able to sneak out there and take the win for myself. But it just never materialized. Congrats to LRS for his move at the end past Edgington. Good win for him, a popular win.
All right, and with that, go back to Alex on Edgington.
I thought you were gonna let you take Edgerton this
Ah,
tonight.
so
So
you want to take the lead? Okay, yeah.
yeah.
All right, so I guess back to me. Eddington, been a while since I've seen you. Haven't been on track with you since the preseason. Glad to see you back on track with the rest of the guys as well. But you, I want to say, probably by far had the best truck tonight. Able to really hold out Eddie on the back and forth battles. Just came up short after a few bits of contact with some of the guys that were fighting in that. Just go let us know what you think you might have been able to do differently at the end there, knowing you had a little bit fresher tires and a really fast truck on that high side.
Well, I think I could have pitted a lap earlier. I think that would have made the difference between being in the back and being up front. And ultimately, I think I probably could have held off guys for more laps than what I did once I got up front. So, yeah, the truck was good. It was good all night except for the very start. Put a few adjustments in it, and it drove back up to the front. And I felt pretty good. I felt keyed up after that first stage.
Yep, sorry, I was eating a little bit. Yeah, uh, we didn't see you much in stage one, but as soon as you showed up, you were a very good contender. Saw you were the one that ran the rally the most and really put up a fight for it, as everyone tried to get around you. Like I said, made a few bit of contact. Why not coming short from it over to LRS? Just can't be disappointed with the second place on your race back in with us.
Absolutely not. And I'm actually proud to say that I ran the Norm Benning 2013 Eldora truck tonight because he's one of those guys, a small group. He's a small team with a low budget, just getting her done out there. I tried to represent that tonight.
All right, yeah. Thank you for putting on a great race for us. And with that, we go over to our winner and Alex.
Hang on, y'all take first place. I got have a phone call real quick.
Okay. All right. Can't say second place anymore. LRS, you get it done. This time in the trucks at Vegas. A very hard fight throughout that end of the race there. I saw you playing it safe, holding fourth the whole time since coming out of pit road, letting them all fight, save your stuff up and move when it mattered. Able to get by late, I think about 2 to goes whenever you got up there to the front, able to hold off Edge and get that curse away from you. Like I said, no longer second. You finally got the win. How do you feel after that amazing race that we saw tonight?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you and Alex for doing the broadcast. It means a lot for us. And second of all, I do want to give a little apology to Edgington. Um, it looked like on his screen and kind of on mine that I got into him when I was trying to pass him on the inside. I did clip it. I didn't touch him. It looked like on his he did. I guess you could call it even though because at the start of the third stage I was on his outside. I called I was on his outside and he put me in the wall, but I'm not mad about it. We battled hard to the finish. It was fun. And like you said, I was just sitting back there waiting for the top three, something to happen. Me and Flash were talking back and forth about let's just be calm because him and Edgington and Eddie are probably going to wreck each other. They never did. So I just ripped it around the top. And I mean, the top, in my opinion, is the only way to pass here. And Edgington gave me a good fight to the finish. He bumped me a little bit. But I mean, in my opinion, I think that race was one of the best races we've had this season as a league. Both of the stages were side by side finishes. Um, the win, the entire top five were all together. So um, I think it was really fun. Congratulations as well to everybody else on the podium. Flash, really well deserved. He's been trying really, really hard, reaching out, looking, for different ways to get things done. And Eddie too, great improvement from him up in P4. Probably deserved a better finish. But yeah, just I know I don't sound happy. I don't really express my emotions that well, but I am happy. It's my second one on the season. Number two is, I guess, my lucky number.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm back. Yeah, I will say, number two is that special number for you. I was worried, and I even said in the broadcast, I'm like, all right, he's up to second now, and he's got Edgerton in front of him. Does he stay there and retain his Mr. Second Place, or does he go after that win and try to pounce on him? And Edgerton, like I say, he got into the wall there. And I think you were able to capitalize a couple times and make the pass cleanly and got the job done. So, I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, thanks, Alex, and thank you, Suspect. Both of you did, I assume, a really good job in the booth.
Yep. Ian was not able to attend tonight due to Thanksgiving shopping took longer than expected. So thank God for Suspect coming up in the booth tonight, able to cover for us, or it would have been just me by my lonely self. And yeah, no, it would have been a terrible broadcast.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to bring some energy into it.
Who
'Cause
said
it was
that?
very, it
Wait,
was a very
Flash.
fun race.
Flash, who said that in the race chat that Ian was probably out Thanksgiving shopping because they got that right to a T? Who was it?
I think it was me.
me.
About to
Or-
say
no.
it was either me or Deport who said that.
I think
But
it
I
was one. I
talked
think it
to
was
him.
both of us.
I
think it was
talked to
both of
him
us.
not 5 minutes prior to the race starting, so I knew kind of where he was.
Out cheater. That's not calling anything. That's just quoting something that he
well, yeah.
said.
You
But
still
nah,
got the broadcast up? Can I say one thing before you close the broadcast?
yes, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead,
God.
Flash. Go ahead.
Dinosaurs aren't real. I just wanted to get that in
Oh
real
my God.
quick.
My
Okay.
life is a lie.
Uh, and with that, one last chance to LRS. Is there anything or anybody, especially you, want to shout out to that you may have not mentioned beforehand? The floor is yours if you want to.
Yeah, just want to give a quick shout out to the entire league. This season's been one of the best. We're improving on every aspect. Shout out to, once again, everybody who finished on the podium here and Deport for finishing fourth, and really everybody that raced tonight. Only one caution and extremely, extremely close racing. And yeah, shout out to everybody in Cup tomorrow. It's going to be really fun on Bristol Dirt, our first adventure there. And yeah, I think that's about it. Shout out to SP, just so he doesn't get mad at me.
I love it. Well, yeah, guys, don't forget to tune in tomorrow
second Fortnite.
for a
Oh, Jesus Christ.
spectacular event on the dirt at Bristol. It is the first time for Under the Lights Racing in our league history to go dirt racing in the Cup Series. And it's been quite an adventure watching these guys go through the practices and go through their qualifying efforts this week and over the last few weeks to prepare for this race. We've got money on the line tomorrow. We got a couple little sponsor deals on the line. So it's definitely, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be right here live on Twitch. And it's going to be INF, our main man, up in the booth. So you can't ask for better. Dirt racing in UTLR the day before Thanksgiving. So with that, also, happy Thanksgiving to everybody who is tuned in tonight and throughout this week. We do appreciate y'all taking y'all time out of y'all Thanksgiving week to tune in and enjoy our racing without a doubt. And again, we are going to be taking Thursday off this week, so no Xfinity Series. They will return next week to the Texas Motor Speedway down in the south. We're going to go belly up racing down there in rodeo style. So, but again, tune in tomorrow for the dirt track at Bristol. You don't want to miss it. 9 o'clock Eastern, as always, with our INF back up in the booth. Till then, guys, take care and have a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in us. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt.